Hey guys, it is your girl GP and her guy JC.
Hey guys, how's it going? Figured we'd get on here for a little bit. I've got some things I need to kind of touch on. No, this is not her idea. This is my idea, in case you guys are wondering. Some things I need to kind of put out there for everybody, and we'll go from there and see what you guys think about it. Because this autistic is I'm frankly getting very fucking tired of how people really think they can disrespect, take advantage of people, and laugh while doing it, and it's really ridiculously pathetic. As it says on the top left description, autistics, religion, and Montauk. What would that mean or think to you guys? Just ask yourself that. What would that think to you? And this is basically a homage to a certain somebody without realizing it. In a matter of speaking, Jacob. You keep doing, and actually, this is not just toward Jacob. This is toward another fuckery that we just recently encountered, if you will. And I'm going to touch on this. Number one, not that you'll ever see this live, not that you ever care. See, it's all about you. You're all almighty creator of your understanding, quote unquote, your God. By the way, um, got a question for you, Captain Ego. Yeah, you little spadato. It's Italian. Look it up, dipshit. It's Italian. It's Italian, motherfucker. When I said last night, what I do on lives is a completely different deal from public. Now you see what I'm getting at. See this Italian? I'm this autistic. That's had enough. This Italian, or yeah, whatever. Yeah, I do have an Italian altar, but you know what? And you'll never actually. He considers himself to be talking with you guys a waste of time. It is. Because you know what? We've gone around about with this several times, and yet we're mocked, ridiculed, made fun of, etc. But you know what? I'm going to turn the thing around and point it at you guys.
Um,
Hmm.
Mr. EM said to give him hell.
All right.
Just posted to Spotlight.
Oh, okay. Well, it's been spoken. All right, not a problem. Big shout out to you, brother. I've got some things I need to say. Number one, Captain Ego, what you did was very motherfucking disrespectful. What would your God of your understanding think about what you did? Number one, church is where the lesson is. Church is where the quote unquote parables, as you call them, would say are. You don't have to go to a building in order to get right with your creator or God about your understanding. It don't work that way, dude. If only you guys actually understood where the fuck things and how they worked, yeah, you would shit yourselves. You would fucking shit yourselves. Okay? Autistics, number one. We were able to do things and to recognize and to spot certain things that most neurotypicals cannot, and basically
Is he talking about me? I said, no, Captain Ego is a.
nope, I'm referring to a certain one that disrespected us yesterday. We were trying to get some very needed information, and you basically said, well, if you do it my way.
Oh, he's listening to us on his freaking
Mm-hmm.
Bluetooth in
That's
his car.
oh, well then.
No, EM.
Okay, that's fine. It's not a problem. Nope. I'm referring to a Captain Ego. No, I'm not referring to you, brother. I'm not referring to TIQ. I'm not referring to you, brother. Much love and respect to you. Nope, I'm not referring to you at all. No, as far as I'm concerned, you and I are beautiful. You and I are great. So, like you stepped in at the right time for a perfect roasting. So, yeah. And this is for all
No,
those
Captain Ego was
is
supposed to help
a
us yesterday.
with some certain loose ends and all that, and which I will
And
not get into at the
yeah,
moment.
we get there and
He's a wannabe. He's a fucking wannabe.
and we get there and he decides to renege on what he told us that he was going to help us with.
So you know what?
And he wanted us to keep coming back to his establishment.
And we will leave it at that. So, nope, I'm referring to Captain Eagle. I'm referring to Jacob. I'm referring to all the rest of you spadatos on online. Jacob, Tictor, aka Little Me. Yeah, I said it, Little Me. Although you really haven't fucked with us lately, as far as I'm aware. I mean, you do pop up in the chats, which we really, if you're gonna leave us alone, it's called stay the hell out of our chats unless you're gonna be polite and respectful. Otherwise, don't come up in our motherfucking chats stirring shit up. Don't be using clone accounts. Don't be trying to fuck us hard where codes, keys, and shit like that are involved. You don't do that.
No.
If we're trying to get a word out about things about our motherfucking experiences,
leave us the fuck alone.
Leave us the motherfuck alone. Okay? You fucking giant yellow belly motherfucking yellow tick turd. Okay? You fucking possum pecker. Yeah, you. In fact, did you have to go into the quantum realm just to recover your cock because it's so damn small? You woman can't even fucking find your dick? Is that what I'm to understand? Boom, bitch, roasted, motherfucker. I can go get on your ass. I've had plenty of practice. Step right up. Step right up, you pussy. Step right up. And honey, knuckles cracking. Fair warning. So, yep. And this is to autistics and religion. Some can do it, some cannot. Me, I prefer to look at it as a creator, God of your understanding, and that's perfectly acceptable. That's understandable. You know, I am who I am from the experiences that I've had in life. Yes, I do believe in a God, higher power creation of love and light and helping one another, respect one another. Respect is earned, not given, not copied, not manipulated. It is earned. Earned, bitch, earned. That's simple. It's called, hey, where's your, are your balls still in your woman's pants or still in your woman's panties in her dress or something? Because from what I seen yesterday, your woman hauled ass. She didn't want nothing to do with it. But then again,
and you kept looking at my shirt. I was sitting there thinking to myself, hey, I know I ain't got tits. Oh, wait a minute. You was reading my shirt?
Oh, whoops. Our bad.
My bad.
Whoops.
But my shirt says the truth. Miracles do cost extra.
Nope. Like I said, I'm giving a bit of healthy roasting because there's the thing. If you see a wrongdoing with society and people need to and get woke the fuck up to the wrongdoings of society and current political structure, and I'm not even going to bring political into this. I'm not. The politicals are very sensitive. That's why I prefer not to discuss it and all that. Normally, I don't even care to discuss religion because it's a very sensitive topic, usually. However, when it came to Montauk, it still does to a point. In fact, that's one thing where I'm actually getting, what would you say, dear? Some experiences back and everything.
Yeah.
And that's one reason why I had to cease and desist with writing all that stuff down that I was trying to remember and everything. But the headache got so bad to where I had to literally A lot of it got lost in transition data-wise, if you will.
Yeah.
I mean, it had like a good equalness of about, I think it's like, what, a good page and a half, 3 pages, I think, if I
Yeah.
remember right.
Like that.
And it's literally on how they do certain things with medical and how they how they manifest into the physicality. In other words, you do a and back 20, 40, 60, 80, etc. and back, and then they literally age regress you and say, okay, you're going home. Wait a minute, I am home. You're going back to Earth. Try again. What? Earth? What? Wait, what? What the fuck? What about Earth? You're going home. Your contract's up. Now follow us. Well, they age regress you, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Point is, depending on contract and what they do with you, what you had to do to get there, there's certain things that they do that they put you through, like certain serums, certain chemical boosters, along with the plants that they put into you. In fact, I was even able to remember one of the actual things, and a number really stuck out. What was it? A 4.5 mcg, if you will.
4.5 micrograms.
And that was, that literally came to mind the other day, and I might, you know what? Fuck it, I need to write this down because eventually we may need this for record. And I'm like, oh shit. Come to find out, I back-checked it against several already existing records, and sure enough, well, lo and behold, boys and girls, lo and behold. But if you'll notice, like we were even discussing this, and this is definitely up for debate. That's fine. It's not a problem. You know, it's all right to disagree. You know, agree to disagree. That's perfectly acceptable. When it comes to the, what would you say, philosophical beliefs, if you will. In fact, I even remember this as we were actually standing under a gigantic, it was kind of like a holodeck, if you will. I mean, it was big, big. And it had like a, what was it, like, and I'm not sure if my brain was just portraying this, if there was the best way to portray it without actually shorting the system out, if you will, but it was what I saw and was experiencing, if you will. It was an outdoor lab of Adam and Eve. And again, if this disrespects anyone's way of understanding, I do apologize on that. And just bear with me, all right, folks? But they do have these outdoor labs and they are in other dimensional realities. Some of them are back in time. Some of them are in other realities. Some of them are in other universes. And there is an outdoor lab referred to as Adam and Eve. And just bear with me, okay? Like I said, it may seem a little, whoa, what are you referring to? What are you getting at? But when it comes to genetics, I thought it was very fascinating when they started, and this was in the experience, by the way. They were giving a lecture on the certain aspect ratios of, what would you call it? Certain off-world species, if you will, if I remember correctly. And off to one side was the archway, and where we were at was a auditorium or a kind of like a
amphitheater.
Yeah, amphitheater. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you. And they were describing and elaborating on genetics, the whole procedure of geneticists and all that and everything. Is like, whoa, what? And then they also were theorizing
2.8439.
Exactly. And those keys will come in handy later, eventually. It's all part of the key code sequence. Remember, for the genetic key code sequence, it would take several years for the brain to literally decode all that. Okay? And Yeah. But I just wanted to get on here and express that, number one, if you have a certain religious aspect ratio, you just got to let things go the way they're meant to go. You cannot be doing this or doing that and expect people to do as you tell them to do. That it does not fucking work that way.
And for anybody that's religious, works in a religious factor, let me tell you something. You don't need to see people's financials.
No. It's not really any of your business.
It's not your fucking business.
No, it's not.
My church, Recreate Church, we didn't pass around a collection plate. We didn't have deacons or elders or anything like that. My pastor works for a glass company.
Oh, wow. Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he works full time. And then on Sundays, he comes in and he's a pastor on Sundays. And he is a licensed pastor because he has a degree.
Well, the one that, and I will say this about the one, I'm not going to say his actual name out of legal laws and everything.
But when you tell
wish to-
somebody, oh yeah, I'll do this for you,
You need to keep your fucking
you
word.
need to keep your fucking word, because your word as a religious person,
It's the same damn thing as you being a man and actually doing things that you don't wish to do, motherfucker.
as a religious leader,
Shame on you.
your word is your bond.
But it's okay.
Your word is golden to those
That's
people.
okay. You'll be judged. You will be judged.
So, yeah,
You'll be
when time comes for judgment, you will be judged on what you just did. You lied to people.
Unacceptable.
You lied. Your word meant shit, Captain Ego.
In fact, just for the record,
And that's why we call you Captain Ego, because you are a leader of a religious group.
in fact,
And this is why I stopped going to Southern Baptist churches.
in fact,
Because
if I see you in
the
public,
leader-
I will not publicly acknowledge you.
No. And God will say the same thing. I don't know you.
It's like
I do not know you. Your word as a leader means nothing.
You just disrespected? Well, guess what?
You disrespected my followers, my sheep who came to you for help.
So no.
Or
done, dude.
whatever they went to you for, and
You're
you
done, dude.
sat there and you said, yeah, I'll help them. And then you turned around and you did nothing.
Like, oh, well, yeah, I'll help you, but you got to do it my way.
You got to do it my way.
Unacceptable.
You don't do it your way. You do it his way. And that's why he is called Yahweh.
Well said. Well said. Interesting.
It's his way, not your way. And he is called Yahweh for a reason. Because, you go his way. Not your way, not their way, his way.
Montauk had an interesting way of incorporating all what'd you say?
It almost reminded me of one of them old Appalachian mountain churches where they hold snakes and hold revivals and this and that. And you don't separate couples for Bible study.
No. Would that be a divide and conquer deal there, kind of?
Pretty much, it's to tell the men, you are to make your wife go your way.
It don't work that way. We're equals. We are equals in our relationship.
No, you don't. That is no. And if your wife don't do what you want her to do,
in fact, as far as
that's your fault.
In fact, as far as I'm concerned,
no,
my wife
that's
and
the
I
church's fault.
My wife and I have equal discussion in our decisions and choices. We have equal. In fact, anything she says, basically within reason, I basically advise her. You're well within your state of doing, honey. I understand where you're coming from, and we'll discuss it for a little bit, and just to make sure that's what we really want to do, or what it's really what we're looking at. And
Okay.
so we may study on it for a while, but at the same time, there's something
We meditate on it.
we pray on it, as they say, but not like the religious people may think we do. I mean,
Exactly.
I don't pick up a book every single time I need an answer.
Oh, yeah, that was another thing he was sitting there saying yesterday. Oh, well, the good book will help you with your anxiety. The good book will help you with your PTSD. The good book will help you with your autism and your audio sensitivity.
Try
No.
again. No, it won't.
Try again, Captain Ego.
No, it will not. Because with respect, there's reasons why I've had to wear ear protection gear in public. Why I've had to wear it going there several times, because when it comes to sensory overload, and my brain easily gets very overloaded with sounds, and that's the start of it. It usually starts with sounds, and then it'll go from sound to light, and then from light to heat overload. And when that happens, I need to either walk away or take a break. Because when the heat overload starts, that's when the breathing starts acting up. Unacceptable. And
Now, see, I can hear with both, not just my eardrums, but there's a little bone that runs behind your ear where they implant hearing aids.
mm-hmm.
It's called a cochlin.
And it literally acts like a subwoofer speaker, except it literally works in reverse, if you will.
You can actually, if you can hear with both your eardrum and your cochlin, you can be put into a soundproof booth, and you can actually tell a hearing aid doctor, hey, hold up, I hear a diesel truck about a mile away.
You need to let them go by before we do this. And then sure enough, they'll step outside and it's like, what? How'd she do that? It's because she's got very, very, very sensitive hearing.
He told me, my hearing aid doctor told me that I could actually hear a stink bug fart in a corner.
Damn.
That's how sensitive my hearing is.
Damn. Wow. Oh, shit. Talk about a whoa. It's like, holy shit. Whoops.
Yeah.
About that? So I was like, okay, what?
To hear a doctor say that. And me being in that religious building yesterday,
Yeah.
I could hear the electricity running into the freaking fluorescent light bulbs, and I can actually hear the light bulbs hum.
And the funny thing is folks out there, the public, think that when I'm silent or quiet, or when I'm just sitting there, quote unquote, stimming with my hands or just looking side to side, whatever, it's not because I'm just sitting there thinking. It's because I'm checking my surroundings. It's when I'm on guard. And no, it's got nothing to do with anyone out there. There's actually quite a few buddies I talk with that I'm actually getting used to talking to, that they're actually pretty cool. But at the same time, I'm actually very proud of how far I've come thus far so far. And due to a few buddies out there, much love and respect to you, and you're aware of exactly who you are. Unfortunately, some had to try to put the wedge in between us, but we're quickly fixing all that. That's, it is what it is. But, and as far as the other day goes, I was feeling crummy, so hopefully that's understanding. And I hear you too as well, brother. I hear you as well too. So, and all goes well. I guess we'll a little bit later on we'll chat later if possible, and go from there. And so, but yeah, we were, but yeah, I was wanting to get on here. And by the way, Jacob, this is one to you, Jacob Waters, and to the rest of you cronies. This is my request to do this. Why? Because I think you're being literally childish, acting like a man-child. You're the one who put that video out on there with you grappling or whatever, doing that with whoever. It was your words. I don't grapple or wrestle with kids. Well,
I do self-defense
with adults. Well, dude, with respect, if that's the case, you need to take those videos down and you need to put a little self-disclaimer in there stating that, hey, guess
you don't
what?
want people taking them?
Then
Put them on private.
Put them on private, put them on video, but quit your bitching when people actually try to come after you after you do them wrong. You've done us wrong. You won't admit it. That's the way you are, Jacob. You did us wrong, but you'll never admit to that. And I'm calling your ass out for it.
You want to bring up trying to say that my kids had been taken away from me?
Which they weren't.
They weren't. Oh, somebody took their ball and went home.
Oh, poor little motherfucker. Don't give a shit. Do I look like I fucking care? Do I sound like I fucking care?
No.
No. Okay. Like I said, folks, you're on here with our lives.
The thing is,
I would make a sailor blush with some of the shit I say.
Oh, yeah, that was another thing. If you cuss, you need to take that away. Get rid of that.
Bullshit, motherfucker.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Words are just words, bitch.
Words are words.
Now, except for a few which are disrespectful, which that's understandable, and there's one I will definitely not say on here that out of disrespect, and I'm sure he knows that. I'm not going to say it because...
Yeah, and it starts with an S.
And I'm not going to go there. That's one of the forbidden words, and I will not go there.
That'll get you skinned.
Uh-huh. And I would consider it way worse than the R word or the N word.
Oh, that's another thing.
Because number one,
Jacob, when you sit there and you call people retards
or racist,
guess what, dipshit? You're calling an autistic a retard. Oh,
guess what? I could press charges of
charges against you being
verbal slander and defamation.
You're calling an autistic
a
retard.
I could press federal charges on you, put federal charges on you for personal verbal slander and defamation and trying to make me look horrible. When in fact I've done nothing to you.
Not only that,
and trying to make my cyber stalking, cyber harassment, and you're disrespecting my wife. Unacceptable and very inappropriate.
He's looking at 12 different charges.
Easily. So.
Oh, and sexual exploitation of a minor. That's not sexual exploitation, dipshit. Who's the moron now? Because we said that it could be taken out of context.
And we were correct.
That is sexual exploitation.
Didn't we advise each other that he was basically going to put whatever he wanted, whenever he wanted?
Yeah.
And he sure as hell enough he did.
Yeah, he did.
He just waiting for the right video to get pissed off at and to say, oh no, we got real problems. No, you don't got real motherfucking problems, dude. You done past real problems. You
dox me by my real name.
And you doxed me by my name, bitch. I could put out a physical doxing charge right there.
That's doxing somebody by giving out their real fucking name. Jake Ryan Waters.
You had your name already on your profile. That's different. Okay?
You doxed yourself with your name.
Dumbass. If you didn't want your stuff getting out there, you shouldn't have put your name on your profile. Now, the reason why we say Little Me is because that's what's on his profile for call sign and handler sign. Same damn thing.
I go by Giggle Pickles or GP.
And I go by JC Bare Basic. Although But so, point is, Not that I really care how people know me
Um,
online. I can really care less what anyone thinks of me.
Yeah, my Cash App tag down there says Crystal Bushlow.
But at the same time, it's not for you to be doing that, though.
Go for it. Keep using my real name because it's right here in my Cash App tag.
And that's another thing on autistics, dipshit. There are actual federal F4 disability acts protecting us from unneeded harassment, unneeded emotional distress. So keep it up.
And that's all you're doing is putting stress on me, fucking with my anxiety and my PTSD. Keep it up, dipshit.
And you don't think I won't request that they prosecute your ass to the fullest extent of the law? I will. If it gets your ass offline and away from us, so be it. I told you, fuck around and find out, dipshit. You fucking take turd. And that ain't a threat, that's fact. I'm not domestic terroristic threatening anybody. No, not one time did I mention anything about self-deletion or deletion or anything like that. Not one time. I'm a bit smarter than that.
Exactly.
In fact, there's certain words on here you directly can't say, which you use all the motherfucking time, you fucking dumbass dick turd. You cannot say the K word. You cannot say the D word, you idiot. It starts with a D-E, and that's all I will say.
You know what a dingleberry is?
I'm referring to on a live, honey. But I get the general gist of it, okay?
No, do you actually know what a dingleberry is?
Something that would cause you to rub your ass against the carpet.
Nope.
Oh, come on, that was funny.
It is a little turd on the hair of the ass of an elephant.
That's some good fruit. Oh, whoops. Oh, my bad. We were saying
a dingleberry is a little piece of turd on the hairs of the ass of an elephant.
Yep, it sure is, folks. Actually, and I should feel free to look that up. Saying usually encrusted with it, but and no, we're not trying to be gross or disgusting, but actually that is correct. Dingleberry is actually a crust on the.
He is the dingleberry of a dingleberry.
Basically.
That's what Jacob Waters is.
Mm-hmm. But no.
And you can sit there and you can call me a hemorrhoid
or whatever you want.
Or I'm an asshole. No, I'm not an asshole, and neither is JC. We irritate assholes.
I'm a sadistic hemorrhoid. I make my own fucking rules. Since you really want to go there, talk intimidation for sports and boxing, you really want to go there, boyo? Let's do a verbal debate, motherfucker. I would make you and your IQ seem like Frosty the what do you want? What is that turnip? I would make you look like a zombie turnip gone bad.
Attack of the Tomatoes.
Attack of the Zombie Tomatoes or some shit. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But no, this here is called healthy shit talking. Healthy trash talk. In no way, shape, or form am I even triggered. Am I, honey? I am in no shape, form triggered. Just like with you, Jacob. I consider you a damn joke. Seriously.
Jacob Waters is a joke.
Because, one,
I don't care. You can dox my real name because I dox myself using my Cash App tag.
And actually, with respect, half the online accounts I have one shape or form of my name. So you know what? It don't matter to me either. And hey, if it helps them make the channel bigger, when all this is said and done, about us getting our word out and making awareness, spreading love and light and peace and positivity to everyone, they will know they will know and realize and come to terms of acknowledgement that GP and JC, aka the other names, legally speaking right now, due to specific laws, were the ones that helped turn things around for the positive, the better, the great. not you.
And people like us, we've actually had people come up onto our chat
And advise.
and thank us
Yeah.
for being an inspiration
Yeah.
to those that are autistic, to those that have had experiences.
Sure have. So. But nope. When I'm very, very happy or very pissed off and upset, well, I got a big mouth. But I do it on.
I have no filter.
I have no
and
filter
everybody
either.
knows that. Everybody fucking knows that I have no filter.
When I get mad or pissed,
what I think in my head,
it's gonna come out of my.
It's gonna come out of my fucking mouth, and everybody knows that.
Right or wrong with me too, dear. Right or wrong.
Yeah.
Point.
You're good, baby. You're good.
But yeah, there's a big difference. I get annoyed. I can usually pretty much hold it together. It's all good.
I can't.
However, when you piss me off,
you better stand the fuck back.
And you do it in a backstabbing. Well, we'll talk.
Oh, by the
next
way,
thing you know, well.
By the way, if you're gonna stand there and talk behind my back, do me a favor while you're back there. Bend down and kiss my ass.
Yeah, because I got some really, really interesting things for you to observe. Oh, man, I need to sue those guys. Oh, that was bad. Come on, hurry it up already. Uh-oh. Oh. We got any more commode or toilet
toilet paper?
Toilet paper or wipes, because I may be in here a little while. Do you ever get that the overnight toilet lay down deal going there? Or am I gonna have to request a restore on this whole damn thing? Well, shit. I guess. I guess.
Oh, and by the way, my back is not fucking voicemail. If you got something to say about me,
fucking
come and say it to my fucking face.
Otherwise, shut the hell up about it.
That means if you're talking behind my back, that means you're too scared to come and say it to my fucking face, bitch.
And as far as
that's healthy shit talk.
And as far as getting up in other people's chats, I don't do that. It's a waste of time. Actually, since this was started with you, it needs to end with you. You need to man up, grow a pair, say, look, honey, I made a boo-boo. I pissed off a few of my boys. Can I get my balls back just long enough to where I can make amends on this, and you can have them right back after I'm done with this? Oof.
Men's nuts and dick need to be made of Velcro.
Did I go there? I went there. Well, dude, with all due respect, if you're not gonna, you're the one who said
wait a minute.
this, and this, and then you
wait a minute.
on the damn thing.
Ladies, your husband pisses you off, hit that motherfucker in the nuts, because Jacob Waters said that when a man's nuts get hit,
National Ball Talk Day,
they unravel inside.
No, they do not.
No, they do not.
They pop like a fucking grape.
That's if you squeeze them.
You make your
Jacob Waters said that if a man gets hit in his nuts, that they'll unravel inside of him.
That's not correct.
Ladies, if you want to test that out,
yeah.
If your husband pisses you off, hit him right dead square in the nuts.
However, medically and legally, we're not advising this because it would cause great bodily harm, and all this stuff that we suggest for fun and humorous reasons. One should not attempt to test or attempt it in any personal setting. We do not condone such behavior.
Let's test that out.
Fuck the damn disclosure. It's a joke. Whatever.
Let's go to the Chicagoland area.
Waste our fucking time. Are you kidding me?
Find Mr. Waters and test the theory out.
Nah, ain't worth it. You care less.
I want to test this out. I want to see if somebody's nuts really do unravel. That's not Satan. That's me.
Yeah. Anyways, moving on. But yeah.
And by the way, dumbass, I was in science class. I was at the top of my class in science and anatomy.
Yup.
Guess what, dude? No, your nuts do not unravel. Your nuts do not unravel.
Hell, there are things medically that that she's aware of that I had actually forgotten. I mean, yeah, I'm aware of some of them, but not all. Not all. And she'd be real quick to correct me on it. And she's like, look it up. And key it in, and it's like, whoa, shit. Okay. Well, fuck. Well. So.
And he'll look at me and go, oops.
Okay, my mistake.
My mistake. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
You're right.
Difference is I'm man enough and I got enough balls to admit when I'm wrong and have messed up. Now, I may not actually do it, but none of this should not be portrayed or construed in any shape or form as a fuck you, kiss my ass on a pot, and nothing to do with that. No, it's not. What I'm getting at is when it comes to biology, anatomy, and all the whole 9 yards, Pete has an understanding of what she's referring to and what she's elaborating on and perceptually talking about. Now you want some big ass words there, big boy? Fucking tick turd. There you go. Feast on those for a little while. Oh, excuse me.
You want to talk about big words? Let's see. Let me think of a few big words.
There were members of the family that told me to turn it down when I first got up here.
Let's see. Big medical words.
I'm sure we invite Chris Kringle back to the chat again to see if he's had any L workings on L claws though. Last time I checked, wasn't he out to get his old too jolly brother? What's up?
Oh, nothing.
Okay.
Endomyosis. How's that?
Say what?
Endomyosis.
Would be a term on the thing of you got me, dear. I have a rough idea, but you got me at the moment. And feel free, you can cut the tension with the butter knife. No, it's all good. I'm kidding. But yeah, definitely.
It's a condition where the inner lining of the uterus grows into its outer muscular wall.
You mean, isn't that endometriosis?
No, endomyosis.
Yeah. Oops. Damn it! I thought I had it. I thought I had a little bit of a Cujo point there for a little bit.
Nope.
Shit. Whoops. Okay. halfway try, possibly. Halfway try, possibly.
No. It causes the uterus to get bigger, leading to heavy bleeding, severe cramps, and pelvic pain. It most often affects women in their 30s to 50s and usually stops after menopause. And guess where that came from, dipshit? John Hopkins Medical.
So, again, it's interesting as hell. And check this out, folks. Just check this. It seems funny as hell every so often. We have to come on here just to express and cover or do damage control, if you will, on things that Jacob or others that he might be collaborating with or trying to team up with. And it's really funny as hell. I mean, it's funny at the for the first little bit, but it gets really childish and old after a while. And there are times where I really wonder, are you that really desperate, Jacob, or what? Because we actually enjoyed watching, some of our old 2000s discussing,
endometriosis,
which, by the way, had
affect
nothing to
different
do with you.
parts of the body.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
It's not. It's where the lining grows in different places than it shouldn't.
Okay. And no, that's.
I knew that one because of my daughter, my oldest daughter, and my youngest daughter. Actually, they both suffer with it.
Ow. Okay, I got you.
So you want to talk about big medical words? Huh. Medical knowledge. Let's see. Did I just do medical knowledge?
And Jacob, FYI. And whoa, sudden realization. And people can laugh at me goofing up and getting tongue-tied and talking twisted, but you really wanted to know about how things are with autistics? You got it. Okay?
I like it when you get tongue-tied.
Okay. Oh. Ah. Ooh. I guarantee that overseas pro life is something that comment about that. But yeah. Sometimes when it comes to...
Oh, he hasn't said anything yet?
Not yet.
He will. I love it when you get tongue-tied.
Yeah, about that, right? About that.
Oh, baby, you can get tongue-tied all night long if you wanted to. Why? Why is that not fair?
Because you just gave those, you just put out one of those verbal comments that is not really dignity-wise recommended to try to cover your ass on, because it's one of those ones you say too damn much, people turn or will stop and say, wait a damn minute.
You guys can take that however the fuck you want it.
Yeah, really, don't care.
And you can take that to the bank. I don't care.
Don't give a shit.
I don't care.
We're here just
because I'm not scared.
What the fuck? Point is, guys.
Like I said, Whatever I think
comes out of the mouth.
comes out of my mouth.
We're here just goofing around, kidding, and you guys take that however you like.
You can take it however the fuck you want.
Don't care.
I don't give a flying fuck. Because I know how I say it and how I mean it.
Point is, both you and I, we but yeah, when it comes to everything there,
scrub that away.
it's really a good idea to attempt to, before you start judging,
Take a look in the fucking mirror.
Just attempt to understand where they're coming from, and just take a look in the mirror. Exactly, because there are things where until you clean out your own issues and work on your own,
you need to
literally
work on your own image before you and pull that fucking plank out of your own eye before you try to pull the splinter out of somebody else's.
Exactly, because every one of us
told me that. Boss man.
Well then, okay.
Boss man told me that.
Well.
He stated at one point in time he needed to take the plank out of his own eye before he could pull the splinter out of mine.
Well.
And he apologized to me. So boss man is more than welcome to come in my chat.
And one thing that they will do and are still doing and have done in the past, and they'll more likely keep going in the future with it. When I have the several times I've mentioned or made mention of Oblivion, there's a reason they do that. And it's not just that one either. There's several others. There's too many to name at the moment. One thing that they will do is they will take seemingly all fine and dandy buddies that may, friend each other online, whatever, and they have a way of manipulating things that eventually ripples down into the lower feed dogs. Let's say Jacob, Little Me, Kiwi Farms, Gonzo, Cursed, etc. Those are prime examples of individuals, AK, bots, whatever, followers, people that really need to learn to think for themselves if they're going to do anything or get ahead in life. That's simple. It is what it is. And I'm doing.
You got to learn to be a leader,
not a fucking follower or a damn grifter. Learn to be a free thinker. Exactly.
Stand on your own two fucking feet. Don't let people like us or Jacob Waters or Little Me or Kiwi Farms, like AKA Josh Moon, or anybody else tell you how to think, what you need to do.
And that goes for the religious cults too. And what I mean by the religious
cults, for everybody.
What we do.
I was told by my church pastor to be a leader. Go out there, spread the message.
But do it by example.
Lead by example. Lead by, write this down in big bold letters. Lead by example.
And learn to adapt to environments. That might be another good one that you guys might need to compromise on. And this is just advice. I mean, everybody is not going to be willing. People use language all the time, all the fucking time. All right. I'm not saying, curse up a storm. I mean, that's not very good for the kids. I get that. I definitely understand that. But at the same time, if it's like, let's say, just relax. People are going to mess up. People are going to slip at things.
People are human. We are not AI. We are not robots. We are human
beings. Exactly. We are human beings. Exactly.
We do mess up.
and when it's
And
when
I
the
learned this in going to meetings and chairing meetings. One of the things is you have to make an inventory list of all of your wrongdoings. And you have to make amends wherever possible, except for when to do so would harm another living person.
exactly, or open wounds that do not need to be reopened. Let them heal. Let what needs to be done just
Go.
go. Exactly. In other words, there are some things that you just gotta let go.
Let go and let God handle it.
Yeah, let God, your creator, whoever, and I did say
I learned
whoever,
that from being a military man's niece.
the creator of your understanding, and I'm throwing that part in there. So, and in other words, non-denominational. We are attempting, and again, this is for survivor-based deal. We are riding the rapids for everyone out there. We're not the only ones, not mind you. We're not the only ones, but we are one of many, one of several. We we're the ones who realize, hey,
We all need to come together.
we need to come together, stop fighting,
Unite.
exactly, unite. And the point is there are a few others out there that actually literally have the really, I would say, beautiful idea of that. There are times where things are going to be tough. There are times. Okay, I mean, much shout out to the vlog on what is it, YouTube. I don't know the actual artist name, but big shout out to them. Much love and respect. They're funny as shit. And this, it could get a bit graphic, guys. So fair warning. Possible fair triggers. So just fair warning. Um, as Bigfoot blog would say, life is like a dick. It can get hard, but it never stays that way. Point is, boys and girls, and that's in general. It's not meant toward anyone. Anyways, moving on. But yeah, trying to say that what a goofy comic moment just gone
Just blew up in your face, baby doll.
big time. Ooh. All right, moving on. Well,
Got that right. But Boss Man has been one of my big supporters. Um, for him to sit there and say, you know,
well, interesting. Did you want another cup, honey?
um,
I don't mind.
yeah, if you want to do another cup for me.
I don't mind.
Come on. Give me a second. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But, you know, we have to unite, guys. We have to stand strong.
Stay vigilant. Just keep it to where the trolls and the not very nice ones and the unfavorables, as someone would like to say, many would like to say, and send them a clear message that
We are banding together. Whatever you say, we're going to come back at you.
Holy shit, I can't believe this just came to mind, but as a certain song, Twisted Sisters would say, we're not going to take it anymore. We've had enough. All us survivors are banding together. If you don't like it, well, there's the door.
There's the door. Don't let it hit you on the butt where the good Lord split you.
Translation to mellow to blunt. I don't want to have to be cleaning ass stains off my door.
There's the door. Don't let it hit you where the good Lord split you. And that come from my buddy Jake Hudson. Mm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, there you go. More healthy, unclean humor for couples. Guys, get over it.
Exactly.
If you heard that little comment.
And I don't think they did, but
either way,
either way, I don't give a flop. I don't give a flying flop.
I like that. That's funny.
See, guys, take that to the bank.
See, guys, they would much rather have this part because I'm in one of those moods where the brain still works perfectly. However, at the same time, it can still do as it wishes or needs to do within reason. And it can definitely still recognize when individuals are trying to screw us over. And Jacob, Captain Ego, you two assholes. Captain Ego, Captain Ego, Captain Ego. Jacob, Jacob, Jacob.
Honey?
What? Sorry. Is that the sadistic voice of getting a little too well eesh?
Yeah.
My bad. You gotta admit it's kind of getting good, right? And if you'll notice, folks, she lets me play around with that for a little while. Then she'll be like, I'm like, sorry, dear.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Oh shit. Overseer just chimed in. Easier not to get in trouble. Oh shit. You smart ass.
You smart ass there, Overseer.
You smart ass.
We love you. Thank you. Funny as hell.
Damn. Does that mean I'm not about to? I can't put the growl in there either. Nah, I'm definitely getting in trouble. Oh shit.
But
oops.
I got a picture on my phone. It's a t-shirt that says, "My back is not a voicemail. Come and say shit to my face." Oh, and while you're talking behind my back, don't be afraid to bend down and kiss my ass. Jacob Waters, Captain Ego, Little Me,
Kiwi
Farms,
Gonzo, you
Gonzo,
too.
Cursed, whoever else. Lead by example. Recreate Church taught me to lead by example.
Exactly.
When you examine your own life, then you can actually go out and lead other people.
No, we actually did
And
not ever say it
Jacob
was gonna be
Waters,
easy.
you do not lead by example.
No, you don't actually.
Cursed, you do not lead by example. You do not lead your household by example. Because guess what? None of y'all do. I sure as hell don't sometimes. But I'll tell you what,
Never said I did it, son.
somebody comes to me and asks me for help, I will give you the fucking shirt off my back. Because you know why? My grandfather, my mother's father, taught us to lead by example. He led his household by example. We might not have liked some of the shit that people did or said.
Oh no, they didn't. I need.
But
shit.
we did what we had to do to help somebody. We were not followers. We led by examples. My grandfather was my role model. You work hard, you play harder.
Oh yes, they did.
You help where you can.
Folks, by the way, that is not a artificially created voice. That is a real deal. Interestingly enough, I'm starting to get a dirty look, but that's okay.
No, you're not.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm getting a dirty look from the cat because I'm.
You lead, guys. You lead by example.
Exactly. Exactly.
You lead by example. You lead your household by example. You become a good role model for children by leading by example.
You good? No, that's good. That's good.
You become a good role model when you lead by example. You teach your kids the same way. Okay, if you are a real douchebag to people, guess what? Your kids are going to do the same fucking thing you did.
Mm-hmm.
You need to become a good role model. Teach your kids right from wrong. You teach them that it is not okay to cyberbully people. You teach them that it's not okay to bully other kids in school. You teach them to give their shirt off their back. You teach people to give food to your neighbors when they need help with food. Because Jesus said, give a man a fish and he'll feed himself for a day. Teach a man to fish and he'll feed himself for a lifetime.
Profound.
What do you think my ancestors did? We taught the settlers a lot about farming, harvesting,
Agriculture. All 9 yards.
And going out and looking at certain plants and knowing, hey, you can eat that for food. You can use this for garnishment. You can use this for part of seasonings.
And I went there, Jacob, because actually lately, one thing that she's probably been waiting for me to mention, but she pretty much has an understanding what I'm about to get at. I did my own looking, and yes, you can use certain types of moss. I did say that certain types, which is a lot of them, and yes, it is safe if used correctly. You can clean one side off. It's perfectly clean all around because it's out in nature. It gets rained on. It gets cleaned. Water is the perfect form of sanitization, if you will. Um, Peel it off, slap it on there. It may not be the best form of medical treatment. However, it'll be just enough to get you to where you need to go or be in order to get further medical treatment. Feast on that for a while, folks.
Oh, I am very proud of my Native American heritage.
As I am as well.
And to play a video,
Trying to trigger her into.
because I took my son when he was 13 out on a vision quest.
Okay.
That's being a bad parent when you're maybe 5 yards away
Basically.
or less than that.
What about it, Jacob?
You take a kid who is Native American because his mother is full-blooded Native American or his father is full-blooded Native American, and they take their children out on a vision quest.
In fact, folks, feel free to take a look at that. Feel free to either one, if you don't trust the internet all that well, if you're within range of a library, go to the Native American section. If it's a well-respected library, go to the library. Pull out one of their books or their books, maps of their, whatever they do and all that. Look it up. Connect the dots. Do your homework. Look it up. In fact, one thing I've said before and things, do not take my word for it. Don't. Do your own thinking. Connect your own reflections, your own vibes. What feels right to you? But you've got to be able to throw away everything you've ever thought you understood about the said topic ever before. You've got to be able to approach it with a clean slate, perceptually and intellectually. Otherwise, guess what? It may taint things if you're going to look at it in a very biased view.
Here. A vision quest is a spiritual rite of
Rite of passage.
A vision quest is a spiritual rite of passage practiced by many indigenous people of the Americas. It involves going alone into an isolated natural place for several days, fasting and praying to seek guidance, purpose, or a guardian spirit from the creator or spiritual world.
So there you go.
Huh.
There you go, folks.
Cultural significance. Coming of age, life transitions, community connections.
And that's another thing I'm going to throw out there to the mainstream religion factions. Number one, Captain Ego, you claimed a while back that the Native Americans were, Jesus was here before the Native, or whatever you want to call it. He actually had everything to do with it, and that Jesus was all that. Well, let me tell you something. The Native Americans were here about 40, 50,000 years ago, Buster. Huh?
My ancestors were here long before Jesus was.
Uh-huh.
And Jesus, and I hate saying this.
Let it rip. Do what you gotta do.
Jesus was no God.
No.
And he stated this. He stated
and this
in the
may
Bible.
Be a trigger warning for some, so no disrespect intended.
He is no God. He is just an ordinary man that was raised by an earthbound woman.
Now, intellectually, and
But
feel free to look it up.
he could do things because of who his father was.
And again, feel free to look this up. The book even states that.
It's not in the Bible anymore.
Well,
The book of Enoch.
oh yeah, damn. Is that one thing that we're gonna have to figure out a way to correct? Wait a minute. Okay. Okay. Well.
The book of Enoch is no longer, and neither is Ruth. Ruth is not even in the Bible anymore.
Well, when the last time I looked, it actually indirectly said that Jesus did have some issues with parables and the way that he spoke and translated things was
By parable.
Yeah. What do autistics do sometimes?
By parables.
Thank you. How do his fingers react at times? Very close to his body. He had a beard, which would mean indication.
Jesus Christ was not a white man. He was not a black man. He was not a Mexican man. Jesus Christ states, it states in the Bible, Jesus Christ was of olive skin. Mm-hmm.
Yours are too good for the beard, I guess. Well, I don't know. Do I think? What do you guys out there think? Think there's some pretty interesting things factually, or what?
Well, guess what?
What?
Handler,
Mm-hmm.
reach on.
What the fuck? All right. Feel free. I guess I stand. Motherfucker. I guess I stand corrected. Damn. All right, Andy. You got this one. Damn. Okay. Well. What the fuck? Over?
Like I said, I learned a lot from Pastor Michael Shockley
It would seem.
from Recreate Church in Virginia.
Mm.
And I'll tell you what, and that's what made me be able to do my Recovery Through Christ program. Because I led by example. I taught my kids to lead by example. All four of them lead by example. And all four of my kids are very, very proud of their heritage. All four of them.
You know, the interesting thing that I was just sitting here reflecting on, and it actually covers the first part of what we were got a chapter on the description, autistic. And no, I'm not using this as a crutch. I'm not, but it's just a personal realization or a reflection stat, if you will. Years ago, I was lucky if, unless, spoken to directly, I really didn't really say much in a way. Now, well, in a way, it's kind of the same, but not quite. But I'm at the same time, at the moment.
Can you hold this?
But at the moment, it's like more so quite a bit of that void. Okay. And I even expressed this to a few of the family members years ago. We were actually on our way back home, and I'm sure more likely if listening. Not sure about that, but we'll see. One of them made a comment, something along the lines of, "Well, son, you had a large portion of your life stolen from you. How exactly we can't say at the moment due to certain restrictions. However, very shortly, within reason, it will all become clear." And I commented, I remember this. I had a large portion of my life stolen from me that I really can't remember at the moment. And I say, what was it? Now I will mention this part because I would say soon after that I started. I came across somehow. I was looking at what was it, the Montauk profiles and all that, and then after that I came across what looked to be like a secret space program. What was it? Tompkins specs for a cruiser. Was about 10 to 12, maybe 22 miles in length. Let's just say I'm a bit familiar with those specs myself, and I will say that vaguely. How vaguely, I cannot say actually, and I will keep it at that. And onward after that, there's a few other, and that damn thing was a long documentary too. That was like a good 3.5, 4 hours long. It's like, holy shit. And it was like early to mid-afternoon that I was, if I remember right. Then after that, I come to, let me see. Hold on a minute. Oh. After that, somehow, I came across what would be an SSP, aka Super Soldier or Secret Space Program, if you will. Yeah, I put it out there. Yeah, I'm going to grow a pair of kahunas, if you will. Because one, like I said, folks, don't care. You want to know our experiences? Here they are. And I'm doing it vaguely in a way that can be understood. That way, and then plus a lot of this is already on public record. It's just we're trying to prove clarity into some points. There was an interview done by a certain individual. No, I'm not going to say it was. This person has actually since passed. Much respect to them. So I will not say their name out of respect to them. It was one of them and another person, which I'm not going to name them out of respect. And no, it's I like to say it was a female. So relax, guys, on that part. It was one of the earlier interviews, if you will, and that's all I will say. And again, feel free to hit me up on private if you want more clarification on that. And after that, it just basically went from there. And at that point, it was just, what would you say, trickle memory vibes, if you will?
Yeah.
And it wasn't really anything big. I mean, not like looking at let's say a shirt and being able to say, oh, well, that was when we this, and this, and all of a sudden, GP is like, I'll be damned, yeah. Right or wrong, honey?
Yeah.
And she even asked me roughly about a year, and I'm like, this year, if I remember correctly, it would have been earlier in the evening on this month. Correct me if I'm off by a little bit. She's like, no, that would have been about the right time. I mean, I'm like, well, there you go. But the point is, guys, and plus we've already had people advising that certain things that occurred that nobody else should have been able to remember or recall, if you will. Jesus, feel better? You ought to, right? We got several in the house. Feel free to pop in, say hello if you're nice, polite, and respectful.
If you are new to our channels, please
feel
go
free
over
to
and
hit
hit that
that
like, subscribe, and notification bell. It'll notify you every time we go live. No, she will not yell at you. No, she will not scream at you. No, she will not say anything to you. Damn, what the fuck did you do to piss her off? Did you piss in her post toasties? Take her out to a movie. Take her out to dinner. But she will give you a little note stating that we are live.
Feed the light bar. Feed the light Wait, no, that's thumbs up. Be the lights up. You know you like it, guys. Like I said, guys, that is not AI.
No, that is definitely not AI.
It's the real deal. Yes, it is. Very, very much.
Stop.
Yes, sir. Oops. Damn it, I am about to I'm about to get it. Whoops. Damn it, deja vu. Fuck. Whoops.
But when you teach your kids in your household to be a good role model for other people, you can actually be proud of what you've accomplished and what you've done.
Oh yes, it is very possible.
I don't want no more of that Snickers because it's hurting my belly.
And did you want to try the other one?
The Southern Pecan, yeah.
Okay. Right, good.
You can actually be proud of what you've done and what you've accomplished because you led by example. Getting hot.
A little bit. I'm getting another cup of this.
Okay. But be proud of what you've accomplished.
Hold on. Come on, bastard. It just fucking came on again. Right. For about a good second and a half, it came on again.
Came on and went back off again.
Note the time and date, if possible.
3:41.
Yep. No, it just came on.
Should we put sidestepped?
That's very possible.
But when you teach your children to lead by example, and you leading your family and your children by example, you become good role models. Okay? You become good role models by leading by example. And when you are a church leader, do it again.
Just now, except it said, let me see this so I can write it down. This part I don't think I can feel out loud. I'm not going to do it because I'm do it that way because
You teach your children how to be a good role model. Pastors, you lead your congregation by examples. You don't say, do as I've done.
do not verbally acknowledge yourself.
Okay,
Understood?
understood.
I may do it a few more times, but
You lead your flock as you were led. No, don't do that. You lead your flock to be good leaders, to go out into the world and lead other people into being good leaders. This is what's wrong with our government and our society. And this is what's, like I said, shit.
Here.
This is why I say lead by example. Okay? This is what's wrong with our government and our politics. Okay?
What's going on?
Hey, bud. But
Hey,
guys,
Uh,
have to, pastors, guys out there in chat world, pastors, anybody in the religious community, you lead by example. You lead your flock to be leaders. You do not lead them to be lambs to the slaughter. Even our military teaches this. Lead by example.
yeah.
Okay? Yesterday, we had a leader who was supposed to do something for us decided to
Go back on things.
yeah, he reneged on what he said he was going to do because
No.
he was worried about uh, getting butts into their building. But guys, you have to lead by example, and that's why I loved my church, because our pastor taught us to lead by example. He led us to go out and be leaders for other people, not to be lambs for the slaughter. Ugh, close the blind. I'm gonna melt. I'm gonna blister and then poof, turn into a fucking puddle on the floor. But guys, you really must lead by example. Up, they're doing it again.
Oh shit. Maybe we need to use the other one for.
Yeah, I
It
think that.
is what it is. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
Use the other one.
But I just, I couldn't understand how people are doing this. They're leading people in the wrong way. They're leading their households into the wrong way. You have to lead by example.
Would you guys really like to know what the real issue is? By observation, by realization. In fact, this was discussed on one of the earlier lives. And you'll be surprised that, probably not for some, GPN bro here actually probably understand where I'm going, and a few other people do. But we'll see. We'll see. No, it's not a people's. Go ahead. It's not a lack of respect for certain custom. It's not, not really in a sense the Bible. It's not. It's something else. I'll give you a hint. It's those damn plastic gaming consoles. Because you would really like to know about all that. Take a look at everything that they do, about the many different quote unquote games, as they would, call it, or simulations, whatever you wish to refer to them as. However, guess what? You think those are really games? You really think that those are all nice for, or appropriate for that matter, for said user or individual that is on there interacting with that said simulation or whatever? You really think it's appropriate for them? That's what you need to ask yourself. Because there are simulations or whatnot that shouldn't even be legally been legally allowed to have been passed. Because for the simple fact that some of them have adult-related themes in them, like drinking, smoking, and very inappropriate adult-based themes
And language.
and language. Correct. And that's all there is to it. Because there's one out there of very special concern where it actually is so advanced that I really honestly, it needs to be banned. GTA 6, because what it has in it and what it, the whole, how it's programmed and all that, I wouldn't want my younger family members interacting with it. That is definitely for sure. Just got very inappropriate adult behavior in it. I will say that politely.
Yeah. Got that right.
And one, if I'm going to interact with a game, simulation, or whatnot otherwise, it needs to be on the user's desires, preferably appropriate. That way, if you end up having company that day or whatever, it's appropriate for everybody. And they can all enjoy it if it's set up to do so. Otherwise, well, that thing needs to be put up and have respect for company. Either way, it actually probably, in a matter of speaking, should be put up until company decides or whatever.
To leave.
Point is, and yeah, you guys probably weren't aware that I was going to even go there with the gaming console. But yeah, honestly speaking, when it comes to good old-fashioned family time and buddy friends and all that, gaming and all that crap is generally not the best idea. Literally, it can turn people against one another. It can turn friends against one another. It can turn, etc., because they are programmed to do such so.
Yeah.
Now, let me cap on that. It does that because it is programmed to do as such so. You think that they want you guys, the American family, getting along?
No.
Go ahead.
And I was just fixing to get to that.
Oh, shit. Do I need to get out of your head or move to a different...
Go ahead.
At least step to a safe spot in your head?
No, you've already spoke on it. So
okay.
Go ahead, finish.
It's like, for example, I myself do actually own a game box, but am I using it at the moment? No.
No.
The last time I actually, was interacting with it was YouTube. Actually, before that, I don't actually even think you've actually seen me interact with any of the games. I was going to, but...
Actually, you get in the games with me that I play.
Mm-hmm. Starfleet Command.
Eve.
Yeah. But that's another thing that we're working on, folks. Interaction with gaming and, all that. The point is, our relationship being married, it don't have to be 100% tag, if you will, as some of you sickos would like to call it, respectfully. It don't have to be all intimate and all, no. Our form of intimacy would be able to, where you basically can kid around, joke with one another, and not take it personal.
Oh, that's like our game, that we play.
Oh, that one?
Yeah, the bear game, animals and coins.
Oh, that motherfucker, yeah.
We have fun with that one.
Yes, we do. I think we need to try some of that later.
Yeah, we do.
Because yes, folks, GP and myself can actually be quite competitive at times. Can we not, dear?
Yes, we can. He'll sit there and go, ha ha, I just robbed you. Oh, yeah? Okay.
Okay, it's on.
It's on now. two can play this game.
Like, I just hold on a minute. Damn heat. All right, where was I? Oh yeah.
Mm.
What's up?
He wants to come up at 9.
Okay.
So what we'll do is we'll go to your channel tonight
All right, and do it that way.
and do it that way.
And actually use the other one, not this one.
Yeah, use the
that
other
one's
one.
more stable and it's.
Yeah, and it seems to work a little bit more.
And this one's been hijacked. I'm thinking I agree with that.
Yeah, it has been.
Hey, that's okay. The fact that it'll give us a chance to grab a bite or whatever and go from there. Because, yep, I think we've done quite well with things. And what do you think? Give it about another 10, 20 minutes or so?
Yeah, about that.
Yep. Because, believe it or not, I'm actually enjoying things, to be honest.
I'm thinking about the noodles tonight.
Okay.
I'm gonna put those packets
Okay.
into the water to boil first,
All right.
then add the noodles,
All right.
and then after that's done, then add the hamburger meat.
All right.
If that sounds okay to you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe by the time everything gets done,
Mm-hmm.
those will be soft enough to where you can actually chew on them. And I might even throw in the sliced carrots.
Okay. That'd be all right. Excuse me.
Actually, you know what? Better yet,
What's that?
I'll go out there and grab a can of mixed veggies.
Okay.
If that sounds good to you. A couple cans of mixed veggies.
Okay. You can do that.
Okay. And add that in with the noodles and hamburger meat.
Okay. That'd be cool.
And some sliced cheese.
Oh, yes.
So, we've got what, 2 weeks left of August?
Did it again.
Did it do it again?
And add another
Huh. Okay. Is that what it's saying?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's doing it randomly now.
Try to get up that pole here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. Mm-hmm.
This is fucked up. Decent.
But when you lead by example, that's what we can call tonight's show.
Profound. I like it. And folks, I will say this. There's been several
I'm sorry, baby.
You're good.
Scrape your ear.
There's been several lives where I've commented that with me having the experiences I've had, along with GP having the experiences she has had, and the way things have currently gone compared to as the then to here, the future wise as well, you really have to stop and reflect and try to do self realizations. Think about it this way. Think about it, consider this, if you will.
I got one taking a hot tub.
Hi, Mod.
Really?
You're funny. You're funny. But yeah, what I was going to say was,
I forgot.
it's okay. Yes. I was commenting on these side steps here, then the actual lead by following with the. That's right. There's certain things that have come to realization. And when it comes to certain things, yeah, when you understand, you understand. Does that make sense, kind of?
Yeah.
So what about it, guys? Jacob?
What are your what are your comments, guys?
Yeah, really. What are your thoughts and views on all this?
Yeah.
I mean, these streams, these channels are created so that you guys may interact eventually and realize, hey, we're here for you. We see you. We hear you. We are survivors of said
Experiences.
exactly. But does that mean that you're gonna let them own you, or you own them? You make clarity of it. You use them to do positive future self improvement yourself.
You lead by example.
Exactly.
You lead by example. And that's me hitting my legs, folks.
Yep.
That's me hitting my legs.
And me belching. Ooh.
Well, damn, baby. I guess we're making it big now. We just had a few haters
Come into the fucking chats and trying to stop.
Guys, trolls, whatever the fuck you want to call yourselves,
Be aware.
hackers, whatever.
Be aware. And
Lead by example, you dumb fucks.
I guarantee it's probably I would say it's probably Kiwi Farms.
No, it's Jacob Waters.
Oh, yeah, true. Either way.
He's probably out there taking videos of overweight women again, taking a shit on the sidewalk
that
again.
Or he's I actually have not heard anything from Little Me. If it was Little Me, then whatever, I'm already used to it. All those guys use fucking clone accounts and do shit that are way against trade user set agreements. So
yeah, you got that right.
Which I'm not fucking worried about him anymore. I'm not. I don't care. Look, what the fuck ever. All this will become very clear to all the other set survivors out there very shortly. And if I have to put my intel to the public, scrutiny for a little while, then fine.
So be it.
So be it. But keep this in mind, guys. My experiences have not changed.
They have not changed. They have not wavered. They have not faltered.
No. Oh, wow, that's cool. Oh, shit.
But, guys, please, do as we do. Lead by example. Not to be lambs for the slaughter. Okay? Lead by example.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what we want you guys to do. Lead others by example.
And even if you don't agree with them, there is a term, a healthy form of agree to disagree.
Exactly.
And that is okay to do. That's fine. That's more respectful than telling someone you're going to do it, and then in the last seconds,
Change your mind.
change your fucking mind and say, oh, well, if you do this, this, and this for me, come back when we decide, yeah, I might do it. And
No,
so
that is not a leader.
we don't do that.
No.
And other people are well aware of how I am when it comes to my philosophies and beliefs. Yes, I do believe in a higher power. Yes, I do. Did I ever say it was Jesus
No.
as of now? No. I do believe in light and love and just being mellow and able to get along, civilly discuss things. And if you don't agree with something, that's perfectly all right. That's perfectly all right. It's not a problem. I mean, what is the first thing you see what is the first thing you remember seeing when you were born? Light. Light.
Uh-huh.
And more likely when it's that time for ascension, hopefully that's an interesting way of putting it.
Yep.
Re-entry, self-ascension. What is more likely the first thing you will see? A little bit of darkness, then light, from what they say, from individuals who have returned back from that. And this is all in medical journal, folks, so this is from
People
other people
that have had
and I'm just going
near-death experiences
Yep.
say that it starts out as darkness, but then it turns into light, bright light.
And lots of love and all that, and people actually have commented. They really wish that they could stay there, and the beings or the entities that were guiding or directing them. I
told them, no, you have to go back.
Yeah. I do not claim to have an expert view on what these things. I do not. I'm going to say with whatever your vibe or whoever they or it or they are or whatever, and that is entirely on the viewer's discretion, not ours. It is what was being described in the experience, if you will.
Oh, I got to show you something.
All right. But yeah, folks, that's exactly what occurs between, when you're first put here, and then to when it comes to the time of self-ascension. So, just
you are born naked,
and then
kicking and screaming.
And then when you go out of this world. So.
Now, when my mother died, that woman kicked, screamed, and yeah.
And made sure that she was well known.
Yeah. Well heard, too.
I hear that, right? I hear that.
I love my mother, guys. Don't get me wrong. My mother raised 4 kids on her own. She was a very independent woman, well outspoken. She was my best friend up until she passed. My sister stepped in and took over where my mother could not. My sister took care of me. She stayed on top of me. And she made sure that I stayed clean, I stayed sober. I did what I had to do every fucking day. My sister is my best friend. Yesterday was her birthday, and I love my sister to death. I give my sister props for, you know, she was smart. She only had 2 kids. Yeah.
About that.
She didn't take no shit from her husband either. Especially when he was the jackass of the household and tried to make everything a comedy routine.
Oh shit! One of that.
Now, yeah.
Oof. About that.
Yeah, him and my nephew.
Mm.
Well, him, my nephew, and my son. My youngest. Your namesake.
Obviously.
I wonder why.
Indeed.
But, I love my family. My siblings led their children, well, my sister led her children by example. My sister is a very good role model. A very good role model. I tried to be a good role model for my kids. I led my kids by example. I did what I had to do with what I had. Okay? A single mom, worked my ass till I couldn't fucking do anything anymore. And yeah, I led by example. And I tried to show that to my siblings. Hey, I'm leading by example. This is what happens when this happens. This happens when that happens. Hey, you got to be careful in this world because there are some not so nice people online. Follow your gut. Your gut will never lead you wrong. Yep.
All right, folks. With that being said, we're gonna go and call it for a while.
Yep. And with that, guys, we tell you guys all the time, no matter your story, you're welcome, you're wanted, and you are loved in our chat. And we give you just enough rope to either pull yourself out of the hole that you dug for yourself, or you take that rope and you tie it around your neck and you hang yourself with it. That's your choice. That's your loss. That's not on us. That is all you. And with that,
for those of you that were in the chat and actually got a bit of inspiration out of this, or just had some really good, good, clean fun for a bit in an adult sense. Yes, I consider language to be good, clean fun. Now the other stuff, maybe not so much. However, it depends on however you look at it. With that being said, Next time you're in the mirror, take a good look at yourself. Hug yourself. Tell yourself, hey, you're intelligent, you're beautiful, you're funny. You know, you got this. I love you. I respect you. I love you. And with that being said,
Every
I'm going
day,
to...
guys, when you hug yourself, tell yourself, you got this. You got today.
Mhm. And with that being said,
guys, we are out of
back,
here.
y'all.
Bye.
Oh, crap. Bye.